What's up guys, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to another video of PUBG Cast where we will be playing on Miramar today. And we will be commenting on a squad game featuring the trio of players GTP, utttz, and Darko. We're going to see how this game goes. Apparently it is a very cool game. Lots of exciting moments happening, lots of funny moments as well. I really hope you guys are doing well, and let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so as the plane is moving into the map, we see all of the teams mainly branching out from the plane path. Lots of people going to Minos, lots of people going to San Martin. Powergrid Picardo is busy as usual. But it seems like our players, where are they going to go? They are going to probably make their way to Montenegro. Very cool city. That's this high ground area as well as the low-lying city. So you can have some cool sniper engagements and DMR battles between the two. Let's see what the players are doing. Over here we have Darko. He is speeding towards the ground. Oh my god, Darko is busy going. GTP right behind him, probably followed him. And then we have utttz as well coming in with his... What is this? Is this a banana parachute? I think it is. I'm not too sure, but it is very colorful. Is it a banana? It is... I think it's pineapples, dude. I can't even tell. Anyway, let's see what the players are going to be doing. Probably just going to get some basic loot and get what they need to. Darko gonna go automatically for the AUG. Probably gonna pick up the Kar 98 and he's gonna be doing his thing. As you guys can see, Darko has a very funny outfit with his fish helmet. It's very flamboyant. Why are you turning away from me, Darko? There we go. I'm not too sure what GTP is doing. I keep on wanting to call him ChatGPT for some reason. Don't ask me why. Gets to the ace. Even picks up the deagle, dude. That's a very cool move. Shows off by shooting a couple of shots. And utttz, what is utttz up to? Has the very cool progressive pants skin as well. And very pink pants. Looking very flamboyant. What other guns does utttz have? It seems like he has a mini. Probably going to try a different gun like an AR or something. This is a very cool new thing that they added to the game. The repair kit goes in your third slot. And you can repair 3 items in your inventory. Such as your helmet or your vest. So hopefully utttz will see that and pick it up. Very cool utility option right there. Right now, the players are just going to be doing their thing, probably. Gathering loot and doing what they need to. We'll see how this game progresses. Apparently, very cool moments that I'm hoping you guys would enjoy watching. utttz opting out, and he's just going to go around looting. They don't have any competition here. So they have the whole of Montenegro to loot freely as they need to, and then move carefully into zone. Seems like the players are done looting now. They did get a Marauder. And now they will be making their way probably towards zone. There was a drop kind of further on. But we will now see them moving towards zone. Very interesting loadouts by this team. We see 2 AUGs in play. A bunch of snipers. I'm not too sure what guns ChatGPT does have. But we see the drop there in front of us with the red smoke. Let's see what happens. We might have some engagements happening here between the two. Or it might be uncontested. As we can see, the team has now moved into this compound with the crate drop right next to them, offering them a nice stable area in the zone for now. You guys can see it is kind of middle zone. We do have another team approaching. So as you can see now, it seems like Team 12 has shown up. They're kind of running in the open, so I'm not too sure if Team 25, Banana Team, utttz, Darko, and GTP have seen them, but they can engage them quite easily here. Only weird thing will be getting knocks, and if you can't res, especially in squad games. There's also a big worry about squad. Seems like utttz is moving to this Marauder over here as well. Probably going to try and secure the vehicle, bringing it back to the compound. Just making sure that they do have another vehicle if they need it. GTP and Darko moving onto the roof to get some height. They do see the other team coming in. We'll probably take some shots at them. A bit low, late to react to it. Darko does see him, sprays him. Gets some nice shots on this player. Goes for the Bolty. Bolties him one, hits him once. Nice shots by Darko. Darko knocks him off of the bike. Whilst driving, insane shots by Darko. What great shots, and now they're going to go for the flush. Will they get the flush, though? utttz is by the vehicle that he did secure. We'll probably go and try just secure Darko's kill, and he is wiggling, and he does secure the kill. Good engagement, very good engagement by Banana Team, Team 25 over here. We're just gonna go into this perspective to see the shots that Darko did get on the bike guy. Zagdazin, I can't pronounce his name for the life of me. I do apologize. There goes the player. Sprays him with the ult. Gets the bolty. Tags him once on the bolty. And this shot, dude. Tags him mid-air. Gets him off of the bike. Amazing shot by Darko. And then they obviously did go and secure the kill, which is very smart. Meanwhile, Banana Team, Team 25, is still chilling in the main compound here. They've got a very, very good position. So it is very, very smart of them just to hold this area here. These players do have this barn over here that they can get up on the roof, as we see the GTP is up here on the roof, which does provide a very nice line of sight for them. They can see a lot from here, especially teams trying to come in and they take their position. GTP trying to get some shots on Team 10. Not very, like, landing the shots, but is encouraging them not to look at Team 25 here. utttz and Darko have moved to the longhouse. You can get up this house by jumping on these little railings, up the boxes, and then on the roof. Provides a nice area to shoot from. Can get some good shots, as we can see here. utttz with his flamboyant pants, wiggling like crazy, and trying to get some shots in. We see another team driving past here on a Marauder. Team's trying to rotate in, but they do recognize the main threats in the main compound here. GTP trying to shoot at this Marauder. I think they did pop one of these tires. They did indeed. Great shots by GTP. And now this team is going to be probably heating. This guy doesn't have any pants on. What are you doing? Team 5 taking a whole lot of damage coming in. Getting one of their tires popped as well by Team 25. Very dangerous plays by Team 5, moving over the road here in open terrain. I wonder if GTP has recognized this. He is looking down there. Darko is also coming up on the roof, gets the bolty out. He does see them. I think he does. Needs to hit those shots with the bolty, Darko. We now also see another team coming in here. Team number 2. Moving in on foot. Probably trying to be a little bit stealthy. Vehicles on this map are very, very loud, and you can hear them for a long way away. So it is quite smart sometimes just to stay on foot. Rather prefer stealth over just crashing, simply. The surprise elements. Team 5 is crossing in the open, but GTP does recognize one player at the shack. And Chris KO might be seen by Darko. It just hangs on. It depends if Darko will see him or not. But Chris KO is looking at them. Let's try to see what this player is busy seeing. He does see GTP on the roof here. Darko is also there. Standing very still, which is very, very dangerous, especially when fighting a bolty. Players tend to act very differently when they realize that there is a bolty looking at them, such as Darko. So as long as Darko hits those shots, these players might be in a whole bunch of trouble over here. They're also very, very spread out wide, so if one player does get knocked, they will be in a very difficult position to try and help each other. Darko seeing a car coming in, another team. Does take a bolty shot at the car. Sprays it with the ult, gets some tags. Car is moving away. They don't want any of this interaction over here, but they are taking bolty shots whilst driving by. Players busy looking back at them. I thought that was a nade or something, I'm not too sure. It's gonna crash at this compound here, probably. They do crash, and they will probably take some incoming fire. There is another team here. Knocks one of these players. These players busy fighting. This guy moving in. Let's see what he does. I think both of his teammates are already knocked. Flushed immediately, and now we have Team 10 just hiding up on the stairs here. GTP seems like he is going to be taking the Marauder and moving to a different position, probably just trying to get more info what's happening around them. Parachuters coming in. Parachuters coming in. Team 14 landing at the longhouse. What is happening? I wonder if Darko or this team have recognized them. They do hear them. They are quite aware. This player probably got recalled and has nothing on. Picked up a Tommy gun but got shut down immediately by Darko. Great shots with the AUG from this player. And goes for looting. Well, that came out of nowhere, dude. Just a person parachuting. Another thing to keep aware of. Always know what's happening above you, especially if you're hearing planes. There can always be a sneaky player trying to land on your ass and take advantage. GTP really needs to be careful because he has overextended here. utttz and Darko cannot help him if he does get knocked. So he just needs to be very, very careful. You can see that these two players do play a lot together. They are in the same clan and they are busy dancing. I am not too sure what is happening here. This might be a unique tactic that we see in the Bofu clan. But it is quite the beautiful dance. They're both looking very, very flamboyant and kawaii. So I guess this is some type of pro strat that I am not too aware of. But I am here for it. I hope you guys do enjoy pro plays by advanced PUBG players such as these two, utttz and Darko. Meanwhile, what's happening? GTP is moving the Marauder back into play. He does come back for his teammates. Probably recognizes that he is a little bit overexposed on that ridge there. And now let's see what is happening in the rest of it. We are now approaching phase 5. As we can see, teams are trying to rotate into the circle. Marauder is a very, very flat map. Although they did try to add a little bit of hills, it's still very, very dangerous to cross open terrain, and your team will suffer dearly for it. So everybody's just trying to shift in. Team 25 needs to move eventually. We do have 45 seconds before the zone moves. Phase 5 will really, really hurt you. So it'll be interesting to see what this team does and how they move into the zone. There are players basically everywhere, covering every angle. Right now, Team 12 has a very, very strong position in the brick here on the little mountain. Only 2 players there, but they are taking shots here from Team 16. And do take a whole bunch of damage. Milisun, these are the only 2 members remaining of the previous team that Darko and them got. Team 25 taking some damage moving, and they are now moving on to Team 24. They do have a nice secure ridge here that they can play. GTP taking some shots, but also trying to deal out some damage on Monkston, Crankle, Funton, and Orstein. Interesting names by these players. Darko taking his frustrations out on this Marauder. Seems like he does not like this Marauder. They popped another tire over it as well earlier. Darko trying to move a little bit forward. We see Team 25 just trying to check that everything is clear behind them. Always got to make sure that your back is safe before you move into the zone, especially because the terrain is so open. Here we see Team 5 coming in. This is the team with the FAMAS and the 3 gear from the crates. Engaging Team 17, moving into the zone. Team 25 can recognize this if they do see it, and then they can take care of them. GTP might notice. Goes for the flush, gets a flush on Max. Nice flush by GTP. Goes for the nade. Decent nade. But Chris moves away. utttz might get an angle on this player. Or Darko. But GTP is on it, and he gets him down with the FAMAS and goes for the flush by the molly. Great play by GTP. Recognizing the threat coming in and eliminating it. Great player. Now we see Team 5. It seems like these are res teammates coming in. They do not have any gear on them because they got revived. But they are flying straight into Crankle Fountain with an ace ready to murder them, basically. Not a great place to be, especially if there's no guns available. And we see Team 24 is basically going to mop up everything coming in towards them. because of their great position. Now we see Team 16 up here, and utttz eliminating Reynard. As we can see, utttz was looking up there. There was a lot of noise coming from that compound. utttz is moving around looking for the player. Does recognize him, sees him, and eliminates him. 1 headshot, 2 headshots, 1 body shot. Great shots by utttz there. With a very, very cool mini skin. I think this is one of the progressive mini skins. But great shots by utttz over here. We are now moving into the end game over here, so players do tend to be very, very careful. Especially in squads. Once you get a knock, you need to flush them. We see Darko trying to take shots now at these other players. Trying to get a knock, trying to do something. Does take a shot to the chest. But I think that was an MK. Team 25 needs to be careful here now. utttz, Darko, and GTP moving around. GTP seems to be a very aggressive player, so he is moving to the side, trying to get an angle on what's happening here. utttz and Darko are a little bit low. I wonder what the med situation is like, but as long as they have boosters, they will be okay. Zone did favor Team 24 heavily. We do have open terrain here, and they do have the compound. So Team 25 needs to hit their shots now, guys. If they want to win this, they need to be very accurate. And they need to get shots, and then they need to push. We see GTP going for the smokes. Throws 2 lovely purple smokes. Players will probably try to make a smoke line to approach this compound. Smokes can sometimes make or break a game. Austin knocks Darko. Darko goes down. utttz getting extremely low, taking a whole bunch of damage, but he does survive. Probably that 3 gear that saved him there. GTP is going to go for the res. Gotta support each other in these situations. Although that does kind of mitigate the effectiveness of the smokes because of the knocked player. I wonder if they will have more or what they are going to do here. Orstein, Muskin, and Krankelfontein just basically holding them. Trying to not stop them from entering the zone. We have Dragunovs, we have minis, we have MKs. I don't know what else is shooting at them. But it is a very, very dangerous area. Team 25 just trying to get into the zone. The zone is so punishing. GTP gets an amazing knock on Muskin on the upper floor here of the building. Just trying to move in. Darko gets a knock on Orstein. 1 more player remaining. Krankelfontein. Let's see how this plays out. Darko is trying to get an angle. Flash is coming in. Did affect the player a little bit. Another flash coming in. utttz unfortunately going to get knocked. And GTP does take care of him with the FAMAS. And we see Darko jumping down from above. That was an insane game, dude. Despite not happening too much, there were some very, very cool moments between the players. Team 25 was in a very, very difficult situation, especially because of the ridge here, and Team 24 with a high advantage because of the compound. It did favor them, especially with zone, but the clutch knock by GTP and then another knock by Darko could allow for the team to move in and take advantage. GTP getting the last kill on this player, Krankelfontein. Very, very funny names by these players. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this game. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys probably in the next one. If you do have a cool game in PUBG, or any of your friends do, please send me the video. Contact me in my Discord, and I would love to make a video for you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.